Hey Aries, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. Hmm. I popped in to see what's good with you for early April. Hmm. You know, it's funny, Aries. I really feel like having to take your time. Having to take your time before you speak, before you say certain things. Having to think twice before you give your honest opinion. Hmm. I also really feel like having to hide your family. Hiding your family. Hiding what's going on with your family. I heard play with fire and you will get burned. Yes, you too. Even you, Aries. Play with fire and you can get burned. I feel like someone has, someone will, someone learns this. Heavy on the being on the wrong side or the fiery end of another fire sign. A lot of Leo energy coming through. 4-4. That's what today is. Shout out to my great grandmother. Today was her birthday. Heavy on the honoring the ancestors. Someone connects with the ancestors. They honor their ancestors right before you in real time. You watch someone honor their ancestors and connect with their ancestors in ways that you don't. Or now that you're getting up there in age, you're realizing the importance of sitting with the elders, or you're doing this now. You're sitting with the elders, you're connecting with them, heavy on the sitting at the feet of the elders. Or you watch someone do this, heavy on the watching your children do this, watching your children going on to do things that you missed, things that you couldn't accomplish. Or it's you. You went on to do things that the ancestors couldn't do, realizing you're their wildest dreams actualized, or you are bearing witness to your own children living the life you've always wanted, or creating it for themselves. A lot of you, and this doesn't have to be your child, heavy on the Gemini energy, heavy on the Leo energy being around you. So possibly, or someone who just who shows you they're not afraid to go after everything in life, or all the things in life that that you want to go for, but you don't, or you didn't. Someone feeling like they didn't doesn't mean that someone isn't successful in whatever way. Doesn't mean that they haven't created an amazing life for themselves, but you're watching someone have a certain level of freedom, live a certain way, be able to do certain things, create a certain life for themselves, that you may not understand why. Or someone is watching you do this, not understanding why, not understanding how. There being some envy in there too. There being some side eye in there too that needs to be checked in order to make sure you don't start blocking no blessings. And I said what I said, heavy on the playing with fire, you too can get burned. You know, the problem is, Aries, is you don't think anyone keeps it as real as you do. You think you're the only one out here telling the truth. You're not. You're not the only one keeping it real, so you kind of get taken back when someone keeps it just as real as you do. Meanwhile, after you sat with and settled your emotions, processed your emotions on the matter, you realize you really respect that shit, because that's how you keep it. Someone may throw you off with their approach. Someone may make you want to fight, may make you want to have conflict, may piss you off in the moment with certain things they say, but did they lie though? That's the question. Did they lie? Let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source guide, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for early April. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I share, thank you, Spirit. Heavy on having a new scenery, being outside, having a new view, seeing things, seeing what's going on, being so surprised how cordial somebody keeps it with you. Someone keeps it real cool, someone keeps it real cordial. They act like they like you or they're respectful enough. When y'all talk, y'all talk. When y'all don't, y'all don't. They don't overextend themselves. They don't express a lot of love to you. Meanwhile, they could be kind to you. They could be good to you. You're not really sure how this person feels about you. I feel like this person isn't sure how they feel about you. 505 on the clock, 5 in the room, and 5 likes. 555 in a big way. Pay attention to the synchronicities. I feel like you gotta learn how to give people their flowers. You always feeling unappreciated, but that's partly because the people around you feel unappreciated, or they feel like they're not being seen by you. I also really feel like there's somebody around you, possibly a Gemini, laughing at your misfortune somehow. Someone laughing at your misfortune, or someone saying that you're down, someone saying that you're hurt, or this is how you feel. But nah, this Gemini got some shit with them. They see you're hurt. They see you're down. They see you're wounded. They crack jokes at your misfortune. They poke fun at you somehow. Or they take you for a joke. They think you're a joke. You know, it's crazy. This energy that I was picking up on, yo, Aries, that I feel like y'all gonna be dealing with out here. Either you have been, you know, I feel like someone getting used as a pawn, yo. I feel like you getting used as a pawn and not even realizing that that's what's going on, and it not even being like you, because you being the one, you being used to being the one to mastermind everything. Baby, can I have that back? No. Can you get that back, please? Yeah. Heavy on the Empress, taking something that doesn't belong to her. A feminine energy wanting to take something that doesn't belong to her, something to pacify her. The Empress shouldn't have that. The Taurus shouldn't have that. Or you give her something, you let her have something, let her believe or do whatever she wants to keep her quiet. Heavy on the being really stuck in your ways and so much time passing, losing out on a lot. Someone seeing how much you've aged. Someone seeing how much you've aged. The last time, you don't look how they remember you, or this is you seeing someone this way, but no, someone saying that you're still the same, or there's a difference in age. There's a lot. Okay. Come on, Spirit, hold on. Okay. Someone saying, for some of you, is that someone hasn't seen you in a really long time and you've aged since the last time that they've seen you, right? A lot. They can see it. You know, you look like what you've been through, or you're reminding them of just how much fucking time has passed. You keep bumping heads with someone. You keep letting things get away from you. You know, especially it's Aries season, your birthday reminding someone. Like, yo, do you realize how much time has gotten away from us? But also, man, someone doesn't even have to know you your whole life to see that certain decisions you make have been affecting you your whole life. You've been like this forever. You didn't grow out of that yet. And a part of this is someone being like, yo, yeah, I used to be like that too. I had that phase too, but I grew out of that shit. I'm too big for that. I'm too old for that. This is you seeing someone else this way. Also, this is you seeing how much someone has grown, how much someone has aged, how much time you've let get away from someone, or how someone is not who they used to be at all. In fact, being really proud of who they've become. The problem being that it's hard for you to express this. I also really feel like you wonder why you're having certain problems you never had before in your own personal life, with your health, with other people, the connections in your life. And it's because the connections that you have in your life aren't the ones that you had up until now. You may have had certain friendships in your life where you haven't had certain issues come up. You haven't had certain things come up, certain things haven't been revealed to you, but you're also being asked to hang around different types of people. You're also being asked to be in different circles, being people who have been in the situations or are currently in the situations you want to be in. You know, live the kind of lives that you want to live, have the kind of things that you want to have. Daddy downstairs with y'all? Bring Sola. Yeah. Bring soda, Papa. Huh? Oh, you got it? My son got shorts on, but his shirt's so damn long it don't look like it. Yeah. It's time for a help. You good? She's good? She's a little bit, she's just laying down. Okay. Health checkup. Have you on having to go back to the doctor? Someone needs to go to the doctor. Someone have you on being sick. Somebody got COVID out here, but someone physically, they're being physical illness. It's the moon card. It's the moon card too. It's the moon card too. I love it. I think I just got it from Spencer's the other day while I was in the mall. Anyway, yeah, yo. Having to go to the doctor, someone's physically hurt themselves, someone's sick, you know, it is being long overdue for a checkup. Someone has had, for some of you, there's a masculine energy who's in the hospital, it's the father. The father is sick. Heavy, the father being sick, the masculine being sick, the emperor is sick. Also really feel like a feminine energy letting an ailment of some sort get away from her. I feel like it's been a minute where you haven't been writing, you know. What are you doing? What? Cookie. Go ahead. Take an apple. Having someone only asking you something because they know that you're distracted. I love you, son. Scorpios around you, Scorpios near you. Having the tap energy, the Virgo energy. Someone wanted to embrace you, they're nearby, but Scorpio's nearby. I also, like I said, I really feel like this energy though of feeling to tell the people that you're most grateful for, what you're grateful for, or that you're grateful for them. 12:21 on the clock, and so they reflect that shit back. They don't tell you how they feel about you because you don't tell them how you know what I mean? They don't tell you how they feel because you don't tell them how you feel. Meanwhile, I feel like they're being a lot of love or being grateful for somebody truly. You know, I also really feel like someone being a blessing to you and you're truly taking them for granted. Make sure you close it. You're truly taking them for granted or how they show up or how they go above and beyond for you and don't think that they don't notice. Scorpio only expressing love to you after you give them what they want. Feeling like you're not loved if you can't give people what it is that you want. It's a whole different story when you say no. I feel like it's been a minute. It's been a minute since you've had time to stretch, to meditate, to do yoga, to, you know, go outside. Somebody likes to go on walks. Someone isn't able to walk for whatever reason, or hasn't gone on a hike in a minute, or can't. Someone's legs could be affected, or it's been a minute since you've grounded yourself, been one with nature for whatever reason. Could possibly be because you've been sick, or someone is drained after being up. Someone works so much and rarely sleeps. I also really feel like it's been a minute since you've journaled. It's been a minute since you've journaled. You know, for those of you who journal regularly, your flow could have been disrupted somehow. You know, or having on someone suggesting that you journal, specifically a gratitude journal for some of you, and you're not. Also, legit, no bullshit. Hydrate being out here in reverse, and I'm mad thirsty in your energy. You gotta drink more water, Aries. You gotta drink better water, Aries. Something about this energy. I don't know if this is like someone drinking tap water still, or just a super acidic water. I don't know. Or someone even put stuff in their water to make it like, I don't know if this is like chlorophyll. Is this how you call it? I don't know. Don't have me start saying weird names. In the water, but I'm hearing the water is murky. The water is murky. I feel like they're being set up. That's what I was saying. I got away from that earlier. Thank you, Spirit. You brought it back. Spirit said you told me to be quiet. You told me to be quiet. Okay, I'm sorry. Heavy on this energy of being used as a pawn. Being used as a pawn makes it mineral drops make it alkaline. uh, Being a pawn in somebody's game. Someone, it's funny because you may have been or may have been being manipulative or deceptive somehow in some way, knowing it. Fuck that. Know whether you know it or not. Knowing it, you may have played your own role somehow, but I feel like someone with a bigger agenda somehow, or someone had their own plan. You didn't see it, you didn't factor in, or someone knew what you were gonna do, and you played right into it, and they had a bigger plan, and you ended up being a pawn somehow. You end up being a pawn. You end up being used. You know, you may have fed right in. Oh my God, I wish I knew what the hell kind of fucking thing that was. It looked like a fairy. It was so fucking big. Heavy on that energy. Heavy on being surrounded by fairies. It looked like a fairy. It was so big. The legs were so fucking long. The wings were so big. I don't know what the hell I was just looking at. Crazy. Look for the fairies. That's a card in this deck. Which is even crazier. Which is even crazier how I just split it and found the fucking shit. Something about looking for the fairies, connecting with the fairies being a real thing. Also, being a pawn in someone's right. I keep getting away from it. Someone sets you up. Someone has an agenda to break you up with someone, separate you from someone, have you on this being in the family. Someone doesn't want to share their father. Someone doesn't want to share their father, or the father doesn't want to share, or the husband doesn't want to share. I don't know what the fuck this is, but have you on separating the family, separating two sisters, or the one sister wanting to separate another sister from their father, or one, literally, there's some shit out here, or a father separating two sisters, or someone's husband trying to separate two sisters, or someone's husband trying to separate two friends who are like sisters. There is something about it. Like, you may have been manipulative in some way, wanting to make somebody jealous somehow, or wanting to make sure that you got in good. You had your position solidified somehow, but, thinking that you're controlling, or the ball's in your court. The ball was never in your court. Someone wanted you to do what you were doing. You may have felt that you finagled some shit to be a safe space for someone, to have someone feel comfortable with you, that you was getting some tea, but what you was getting was piss. You thought someone was giving you the tea, someone was giving you piss. Someone only gave you what they wanted to give you because they wanted to see what you was going to do with it. They wanted to see if you were going to go pass that on. They wanted to see if you were going to fall right into their trap. You do somehow. You did, or you do. Meanwhile, you knew you wasn't right in whatever you were doing. You knew whatever conversation you were having, or what situation you were in, or who you were listening, getting information from. You wasn't supposed to anyway. You were supposed to go to the source anyway. So you was fucked up on your own end, but your wrongs are not as big as someone else's wrong because they mastermind that whole shit to go down. Cancer is definitely out here. I keep hearing cancer. Somebody has cancer, someone is a cancer, or someone is a cancer. Health checkup. Someone has cancer, someone is a cancer, as in a cancer, the sign, sun, moon, rising, whatever, north node, whatever, or someone is a cancer. That someone manipulates to get rid of someone that they feel is a cancer, is cancerous. To the family, to a connection, to an environment. I have to remove this person. They have to remove you. You have to, I feel like it's, they have to use you to remove someone, or they have to use someone else to remove you. Or you're doing this. It backfires. All I know is it backfires. I also really feel like you're watching someone be embraced. You're watching someone that you would shun be embraced. You're watching someone that you have shunned be embraced, be accepted, be loved on, heal traumas, heal traumas, heal generational curses in real time, right before your fucking eyes. It makes me want to cry, Aries. Might make you want to cry. In part because you're really proud, in part because you don't know what that shit feels like, and in part because you're jealous. I feel like that's why you can't celebrate. That's why you can't be happy. You're watching someone turn up, turn out, show up for everyone else, or show up for someone in particular, and you don't feel like it's you. Meanwhile, I feel like you bear the fruit. You get the benefits somehow. You benefit somehow. Or the person that you feel everyone cares about is the one person who cares about you. While you're around all of these people that you place value on, or you think is so amazing, or you envy this person. Okay, let me break this down. There's this energy of seeing someone, this particular person, get loved on, supported, recognized, acknowledged by so many people. And it may in fact be someone that you have shunned or denied in some way. Their importance, their greatness. Watching this person finally being accepted in a way that they are deserving of, worthy of, and wishing it was you. Having no clue what that shit feels like. Being a little envious, being a little proud. You know, being really touched in a good way and a bad way, being really triggered and touched at the same fucking time, right? Meanwhile, all those people that care about this person and don't give a fuck about you, this person is the only person who gives a fuck about you. This person gives a fuck about you. And if all of these people care about what's important to this person, and this person thinks that you're important, and all those people end up making sure that you know you're important to them too. Ultimately, you become just as important as this person is. Because this person wants to hold your hand. They want you to go too. They want to take you along too. Some of you block that blessing. Some of you don't see that. And you block that blessing, or you're surrounded by all of these people. You place so high importance on these people, wanting their love, wanting their attention. They're not such good people. They may be hanging on to this person's coattails. They may be showing this person so much love, but they're not great fucking people. This person though, this person is genuine. So fuck being loved by the crowd of a crowd of ingenuine people, inauthentic people. If I am genuinely loved by one authentic person, if one person genuinely truly loves me, genuinely truly has my back, I don't give a fuck about this crowd that doesn't know me or doesn't really care. And I feel like there's one person that cares about you the most, because of what you see that they have, and then heavy on them not even caring about it. Heavy on them not even caring about the group of people that are not being important to them. They're being more concerned with you. How you are. Wanting you to be loved on, wanting you to rest. I feel like someone takes their time with you. They know how much They take their time with you. They know how much time they're spending on you. They know how much money they're spending on you. They know that they could be or should be doing others, tending to someone else, tending to their fucking selves, but they care about you. They think about you. Watch the work that you do. Watch the work that you do. Watch what you say out. Watch what you push out, yo. Do no harm to others. It will backfire on you, and not even in the sense of someone doing a return to sender, someone being divinely fucking protected. I'm not joking. Someone openly, someone is, it is not a secret. This is my sacred space. This is my practice. This is who I love. This is what how I live. Someone is unapologetic about who they are. You wish you could be this way, or someone doesn't give a fuck about your opinion. They don't care how you feel about how they live, who they love, what they do, how they pray. Someone making sure that the ancestors are loved on or get a front row view. Watch what you say or how you speak ill of people at this time, or someone in particular. If you know who it is I'm talking to or who I'm tapped into, because they're protected. Watch the work you try to do, the energy you try to send, the way you try to hurt and manipulate someone, because it doesn't come back and then them trying to hurt you in return. It comes back as karma. Have you in a Libra? Libra has entered the chat. The karma. Watch the karma you will accrue. Cleansing, water cleansing, soak in the bath. Someone needs to just soak. Someone needs to get in a big fucking tub and just soak. For those of you who have a partner, get in one big enough to invite your partner in. Someone needs to soak. Have you on a being. For those of you who are in a relationship, being in a relationship, being in a connection with someone, having no idea what it took to get there. What was I saying? For some of you that are in a relationship, having being in a room with your partner and saying absolutely nothing. Being in a room with your partner and being lonelier than you are when you're in a room by yourself. And asking yourself, what the fuck is going on here? Asking yourself, what am I doing here? What's the purpose of this connection? Have you on having to weigh your pros and your cons about a connection? Have you on having to temper yourself? You need to be in control of your temper at this time. Aries season making you want to fuck everybody up. You always want to fuck everybody up. You know, on the edge to be ready to do so, and we just can't. I feel like having to make sure that you control your temper and connections that you really want to hold on to. There is someone that is owed a conversation. There is someone who is owed a conversation, owed an explanation that they have not gotten. It is long overdue. Heavy on the Leo energy. There being a lot of emotion that will come up. Someone being in a lot of pain behind something that they know you've said, something that they know you've done, a betrayal. Someone can feel the betrayal in their bones, or it has happened. The betrayal continues to. It's happened over and over again, or it's been happening for a long time, or it's that old. It's that fucking old. The betrayal is that old and that deep. The wound is that deep. Someone was hurt in a major way by you and you know it, and they've allowed you back into their life without truly owning the part that you played, truly acknowledging someone's willing to forgive you, or they did forgive you, without you truly acknowledging the way that you hurt them They know what you did. But your betrayal isn't bigger than the betrayal of someone else's. And so they let yours rock. With this person genuinely being in a lot of pain when they have to connect with you. The clarity. The clarity is different. I also really feel like watching someone and their psychic abilities in real time and being like, I'm gonna look away. Watching them. Watching something happen, like, oh my God. There's no fucking denying how gifted someone is and choosing to look away. Whether this is someone doing this with you, someone listening to what you say or a conversation that you have, heavy on listening to someone else's conversation, being shocked as shit. You could be watching a Leo and a Gemini have a conversation. Some of you, there's a Leo and a Gemini having a conversation. That Leo knows exactly what that Gemini wants. That Leo knows exactly what that Gemini needs, or can hear them. Can hear them without them speaking. Watching someone finish someone's sentence. Watching someone know. Just know. Someone has the knowing. Someone reminds you of your mother. Someone reminds you of your mother. They trigger all of your fucking wounds. They say boo to you and they make you emotional. They make you want to cry. Someone has to be, or this is you. You say you trigger someone, you say anything. Someone doesn't have the capacity. Someone doesn't have the capacity to have a conversation with you when they're super emotional. Or you don't have the capacity because you'll just cry. Or they'll just cry. Someone who doesn't normally talk, you don't want to normally talk. You don't want to normally call. You don't normally FaceTime. You just want to text, or you just want to barely communicate somehow. You get confronted, bombarded with a lot of emotions out of nowhere from someone. Or you want to talk only in a crisis. Only during a crisis. Only when someone is really vulnerable or going through something do you want to talk. Do you want to see them that way. You want to see them fall apart. Someone refuses. Someone will only engage with you when they are fully in their power. They have to compose themselves and be fully in their power because they're not weak. But they don't need you to see them this way. They don't need you to fix them. I'm going to leave it there, child. I did not think I was going to be here for 33 minutes. I love it. Everything you need to know about me in the description box below. If you want to follow me anywhere, if you would like to donate to me or book a reading with me, I love you. It's your girl Mercy, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. Peace.